Bitcoin Whale, I'm Chris. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin is parked in one of those spots where nobody has real conviction. Bulls aren't pushing, bears aren't committing. Fine by me. Here's what the chart's actually showing. Quick numbers first. Yesterday, Bitcoin was at 64,292. Today, it's at 66,475. That's 3.4% up. Solid move. But neither 4-hour close trigger fired, so the same setup carries into today. On the 4-hour, what I'm seeing is a symmetrical triangle building over the last few days. I'm going to draw it line by line, so you're not just taking my word for it. Half of Twitter right now, calling the move before it happens. Long accounts want it up. Short accounts want it down. That's not analysis. That's a position talking. We're reading the chart instead. First line, the ceiling. Descending resistance. I anchor at the cycle peak around 82,048 and drag it down through the most recent lower high. Watch where this thing lands. A line only earns trust if price has actually reacted to it. Look, this resistance got tested more than 5 times and got turned away every single time. That's about as validated as a trend line gets. I'm marking the clearest rejections right now, so you can see it for yourself. Project that line to current price, and it comes in around 66,899. Write that number down. For the bullish case, bulls need a clean 4-hour close above 66,899. Not a wick, a close. That's the trigger. Real quick, if these levels are useful, do me a favor and hit subscribe. I break Bitcoin down like this every single day. Now, let me step down to the 1 hour. The 4-hour gives us the structure, but the entry actually lives on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, the recent range runs from about 59,130 at the low up to 66,949 at the high. That's roughly 12%. And right now, we're sitting near the lower end of it. Fast-moving averages on the 1 hour. The 20 is at 64,687. The 50 is at 64,260. And price is above both. Averages stack the right way, clean bullish red. On this time frame, that's your near-term momentum signal. Okay, that's the near-term picture. Back up to the 4-hour to finish the structure. Second line, the floor. I anchor the swing low at 59,130 and drag up through the most recent higher low, ascending support. Watch it come in. This floor has held more than 5 times. Every flush got bought right here. It projects to about 64,099. That's the line in the sand. Price stays above it. The bullish structure is still alive. 2 trend lines only get you so far. The edge comes from stacking tools on top. So right now, I'm layering a Fibonacci retracement over that same swing to see where the levels line up. Here's what's interesting. Right around $66,924, a cluster of my levels all converge in the same spot. That's a confluence zone, when Fibonacci, resistance, and structure are all pointing at the same area. That's not a coincidence. Funds, retail, algos, everyone's looking at this zone. I'm dropping a horizontal through it right now, so you can see exactly where it sits. So what does the bigger picture target look like? This pattern is $16,618 tall, from peak to trough. When these patterns break, price tends to travel that full distance. That's the structural target, the bigger picture measure move. In a second, I'll give you a tighter intraday entry, but this is where the swing move points. The historical data backs this up. I've tracked this pattern 50, 60 times. Whichever direction it breaks, it completes the measured move roughly 70% of the time. Direction going in is basically a coin flip, but if you wait for the trigger, the size of what follows is real. 3 scenarios. Scenario 1, bulls take the line. A 4-hour close above 66,899. If that prints, my target is 83,518. That's where I'd be taking profit. Scenario 2, bears flip control. A 4-hour close below 64,099. Same math in the other direction. Target is 47,481. Stop just above the broken level. Size it small. Scenario 3. Honestly, the most probable outcome. Neither close triggers. We just keep grinding inside the range. If that's the world we're in, you do nothing. Sit on your hands. When price is coiling like this, patience is worth more than being right. That's the full framework. One path up, one path down, and a lot of chop in the middle. 3 clean levels, and the chart picks the winner, not me. You react to the trigger instead of front-running a guess. All right, here's my actual trade today. It's a long setup. Dropping to the 1 hour now. I'm laying in the exact entry, stop, and target. I'm not buying up here. I want to pull back into the 66,000 level to get long. Stop loss at 65,340, just under it. That's where I'm wrong, no debate. Target is 67,980. Risk-reward comes out to about 3.0 to 1. I never force a setup where the numbers don't work. The reward has to clearly beat the risk. If it doesn't, I skip it. Entry only on a confirmed close, not a wick poking through. Risk 1% of your account, not your whole stack. And if this helped you see the chart a little clearer today, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the channel and tells me to keep making these. That's my Bitcoin Red for today. Stay disciplined out there. I'll see you tomorrow.